there are some go-to songs
God.
that are always really nice.
No, I definitely understand. Like the one specific song of it's just like, yep, this is my day now. It is this song, hell or high water.
Yeah, like this version in particular just comes to my head. I'm just like, just think to myself, it's like, thing of beauty at all will never fade away.
Hello, hello, welcome everyone. We're back after the scuff and after everything else
In this post-scuff world.
in this post-scuff world, to once again bring you another Arcadian campaign. Welcome as we continue our adventures. The numerous adventures of the Arcadian crew. The crew of the Powlong. This is the Arcadian campaign, set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, a world that is a mixture of sky piracy, Indiana Jones, and a sprinkle of whatever favorite D&D magic system you like. This one happens to be the Fate system. So, welcome aboard. Come on, here's the crew. Let me introduce you to them. Actually, I'm not going to introduce you to them. They're going to introduce themselves. We're going to get this ball rolling. Starting with Mordecai.
Hi, I'm Dylan, once again, playing Mordecai Torque, Sundered Spear from the Seer, the man, the myth, the legend, the problem child, the Torque.
Nice. I like that intro for you. Next up, Delashi. Lisha. Lisha, then Delashi. There we go.
Man's had a long day,
I have had a long day.
allegedly.
He's got a long night too when I'm done with him.
Woo, boy, I had it. Woo.
Hi, I'm Young Lionheart, once again playing Lisha, this round witty, cat like knives. I'm fucking tired. Be nice
Yeah.
to your teachers, or I'll beat you up.
Be nice to your fucking teachers. Give them raises. Vote for
Please.
things that help support school
Raisins?
programs.
Why would I give them raisins?
Idiot.
Next up,
Who likes
Delashi.
raisins?
I'm KT. I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find her way and has found her father. She uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to her. And also, we claim the problem child title, not you.
Yeah?
We are the problem child, not Mordecai. Who blew a hole through a mountain?
Who almost blew a hole through their friend. It was the same
Yeah.
person. I accept this.
Uh-huh.
And last but not least, our
So
Rootin' Tootin'.
defensive.
Hey there, Dark Group. I play Frost. I am the cowboy of the group. I'm gonna beat up your squishmallows later. You're not gonna see it coming. I'm just gonna assault them. They'll be flat by the time I'm done. So watch out, kids.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your squish.
I feel like it's safe to say we're all problem children.
In our own way.
Delashi
Oh
is
no,
like
I'm not a
the-
problem child. I'm a problem solver, and Valu's gonna
problem
see
man
how I
child.
can solve my problems. Okay, I'm just saying. You give me a ship, we fill it with black powder barrels and ball bearings. That's all I need.
We're going to see if you're right one of these days.
Oh god.
And then if you're wrong, oh boy.
Listen, I don't expect to live out of this. Okay, if I can hit the castle and blow the ship up, that's all I want.
For those
As
of you
long as
who are
your own
looking-
ship. It's not Gareth's ship.
For those of you who are looking for a recap, there's no recap today. Because we're just continuing this dungeon crawl. We're going to get through it. We're going to go right through it. And at the end of this session, I'll be making another D100 roll. We will see if the Arc Whale, the massive giant whale that our crew is in right now, will move or stay the fuck right where they are. So, let's have a game.
Ooh.
So continuing from last bit, you guys are still in... You left the center and section where all the different machinations were, going towards the supply treasure room, and found your way back over here to the teleportation circle. At the teleportation circle, you now are figuring out your next destination as you hurriedly collect whatever remains or treasures that you can within the Arc Whale, and have already signaled off. Yeah, Frost?
You say it's signaled off. I meant to ask you,
Yeah?
when it came to the ship,
Mhm.
Did we have the technology at least try to like triangulate the position of where the signals were picking up, or we're just kind of like, hey, we catch the signal, that's about it?
You catch the signal. That's about it.
Okay, that's what I was afraid
Hmm.
of. That's why I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, oh, they know we're somewhere, but they don't know where somewhere's at.
Yep.
Mark, just quick technical thing, I guess. Your
Mhm.
camera on stream is like has
Yeah,
a
it's
white
doing
box
a.
chasing your face.
Yep. I have no clue how to fix it at the moment, so people are just gonna have to live with it right now.
Target's acquired. Fire, fire.
It literally looks just like that.
I am the boss. Fight
It's-
me.
It's not something on your camera that you could adjust real quick?
This is my hitbox.
Oh my god.
I'm just giving people frame data, the thing that they've always wanted and always called bullshit on me for every game of Smash. Anyway,
Cool.
so where is your group going to decide to go to next?
Does
Uh,
everybody trust that I found everything that can be found in this treasure supply, or does somebody else want to go try to look at it?
I mean, we're already back on the teleporter. I believe we were thinking about going. I don't know if you could see my ping. This one up here, because it's right next to the Moon Matrix Chamber, which we have no idea what that is.
Right?
Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
Up here. And then the corridor also connects to the treasure supply room.
so far, in total of the specific high-end gear that has been collected, at least that are equivalent of vault items, whether they are or not, is up for your group to find out later. You have collected 2 specialty items from the Arc Whale. One specific specialty item are a pair of the gauntlets, and the other is the book that you just recently acquired from the supply treasure. Other
Mhm.
items or effects are either enchanted items or magical of some other nature. They are not what I would classify as key items from this dungeon.
Okay.
You will have to go to the other supply sections in order to get that. I will be marking off in black the areas that you have collected.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right then. Who did the teleport last time? Was that Alred?
Yes.
Yep.
If you would be so kind as to zip us up this way.
Well, can he teach us how to do that too? Is it just like a quick, simple thing? Like, what is it?
He could show you for the purposes of this dungeon, yes.
Mhm.
I will roll a magic roll for him. And what you're going to do is anyone who also wants to learn this is going to do a magic roll as well. And you need to be within 2 numbers of whatever he rolls.
Ooh, okay.
All right?
A magic,
Yeah.
huh?
A matching roll. Correct. I'm going to do via Elsie's character sheet.
You're using mine?
Yeah.
So my magic is shoot. Does that still count?
That's
Yeah,
what magic is. Yeah.
if
I
that
just
is
wanted to
what,
make sure.
if that is what you want to use, you could use any roll on this. Just remember, this is going to be a near match. So
Did you roll?
Your goal, I'm about to roll in a second.
Okay.
Your goal is to match whatever this roll is by 2 numbers. So if he rolls a 4, you need to get a 4, 5, or 6, or 2, 3, or 4.
I just had an intrusive thought. For those who have seen the Barbie movie, Frost's job is gun.
Oh my god!
Wow.
He's the gun Ken.
He's the gun Ken!
No, he's Cowboy Ken.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Listen, I am Kenough, okay?
Total of 3.
Job is peach.
Damn it!
Is mine enough, Mark?
Yours is enough because it gets within
Mine's
2. Frost overshoots by 1. Anyone else
Alrighty.
trying, or just those 2?
I guess just us two.
Alrighty. Done and done. Dalashi. Well enough,
Yes.
and following your father's teachings, you pick up on the magics. You understand what needs to be done for the purpose of this. Understanding that it is not just about channeling specifically purple moonstone magic or any type of magic. It is using yourself as a conduit as well as the fixed point of this teleporter.
Okay.
And Blue Skidoo, you can too. Teleport to the next area of your choosing within those red circles.
Yeah, we're going to this one by the moon matrix chamber. Literally right across from the treasure supply we already unlocked.
Alrighty, move your tokens there.
Oh god, the Great Migration.
The Great Migration. As you guys migrate, I'll be illuminating. Alrighty.
Oh my god, I was muted.
Yeah, you
What were
were
you
muted.
saying?
I said something stupid, but then I asked, my Photoshop nerd needs to know, did you just put like a light black translucent layer over this? You're just hitting the eraser button whenever we, see something?
I'm just putting more illuminated spots down.
Okay, never mind.
Why are they impressed or anything? I don't know. Just curious.
I was just curious.
Yeah, it's just illuminating the pathways via the illumination tool that is in Foundry VTT. It's a very archaic way of doing it, but it gets the job done for right now.
Alright, well, do we visit the last treasure supply room first, or do we
Yeah.
hit the moon matrix chamber?
The door outside, there are two doors in this room after you teleport. Again, the mixture of magics transcends through your body, and in a blip, you are now in the new room, a bigger expanse than it was previously. Up to the north and around the corner, there appears to be a locked door, where to the south and around, a door is bursted open.
Like, it looks like something has burst through it.
Yep, the door is broken and barred, or like bashed through. Ugh.
That's a little sus.
It is a little
Okay.
sus.
All my hard work put to waste.
Does it look, how do I put this? Was it like physically wrenched open? Was it
Roll
blown
me
open?
investigation.
I believe, since I'm investigating a mechanical thing, I get my bonus on that. What makes this thing tick?
The mechanical door.
Sure.
Cool, thanks for that overwhelming vote of confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just
you said investigate.
mentally figuring out if it's like mechanical. Sure.
And tech eyes in, if it matters. Let's look at the dice rolls on that. Okay,
Are you sure you have an eye in at all?
yeah.
A total of -3.
-3.
Oh, -1. No, -2. That's -2. Never mind.
What?
Basic
What?
math. No. You had your rolls on that would have been -2. So like, it goes from 1 to 0 to -1.
Okay. I'm gonna burn.
I'm just
fate
making
point
sure you
on that.
didn't crit fail. That was it.
Yeah. Okay. So that goes from a 1 to a 3, and if the tech eye adds any bonuses, then it goes there. So I'm at 3 before tech eye.
3 before tech eye. Okay. As you observe the door, you look. Looks like it wasn't made recently. It was bursted from the point of entry would be from your room outward.
Mm-hmm. So I came in here and what's it out?
Yep. As far as mechanical, it doesn't look like something mechanical made this indent, but for some reason, when it did make this opening, the doors themselves, being of this organic or somewhat organic creature, did not repair themselves.
Do they look like cauterized? Does it look like something hot cut through it?
Not so much cauterized, but something akin to that.
Okay, so something hot with a lot of force.
Hmm.
Interesting. I mean, it's a big fucking whale. It could have just been indigestion for all I know. Okay, well, weird door. It's open.
Well,
through the
let's
hallway.
just be on the lookout for something that might have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the first door we've seen like that.
I believe so.
This is true.
I feel like I've been in this whale for months.
Also a true statement.
I know, right? It feels like we've just been going in circles.
We're making progress. We're making progress. Sorry, it was more Tilly.
By going in circles.
All right, you're going south, correct?
If we follow the map, we're
We want to go to the Moon Matrix Chamber?
I guess
See.
so. It's right
Alright, let's go.
Mordecai, your tech eye is paying. It's like every time you look to the right as you go down this chamber, the whole door looks like a white hot box.
Mordecai is very visibly wincing every time he has to turn his head that way.
You okay over there?
There's a lot going on there that the tech eye is picking up.
Have you ever
Do you
been
see
skiing?
anything specific?
I see a lot, and
Mordecai.
from what I'm getting, it's like a lot of it, and it's very potent.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you've ever been skiing, it's like looking at
The white snow with the sun
literally
bouncing off of it?
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Florida man, water skiing.
I was gonna say, I don't think you have the wrong group here.
I would
Oh no, I've
say
seen snow. I've seen snow.
I've seen snow, but I've never skied.
I've seen snow.
wow.
I've been in snow. I've tubed on snow. I've gone slightly snowboarding. So
Yeah, I grew up with it.
I almost died sliding down a hill, which was fun.
So did some of my
real
friends.
experience.
You know when like the sun is glaring off of the water and you can't see anything?
Yes.
It's like that.
That's much more Florida palatable, thank you.
Yes, it is. Know your audience.
Okay.
There you go. As you go down south, the door down this way also is busted open wide.
Busted open. Interesting.
Dumb question. Is it busted inwards, like we're going that direction, or is it busted out towards us?
Busted inwards, like you're going towards that
Oh
direction.
god, we're just following the path of whatever the fuck this
Yeah,
is.
so something.
Sneaky beaky time.
Something
You can
showed
roll
up in
another
here.
investigation.
Sure. Super good at that. Could I substitute crafts?
I'll allow it. Hey, Queen Blinky.
Alright, so if we're still allowing the what makes this thing tick, so that's a 6.
That'd be a 6 of.
Look at this. Sorry, sidetrack. Look at this, like, spell slot
That's cute.
dice holder I got. Isn't it cute? And it came with dice too. Sorry, I just got the package today.
That's cute. That's cute. Imagine Delashi pulling that out, just like, okay, but look at this thing I got. Like, oh,
Look at this tiny dice.
Here, can I get you on my left side so I can actually look at it?
Yeah, that part. Look at the
Looking
little
about, it seems like
dice.
you're watching. Wow. Thank you, Queen Blinky. As you look about the space, you examine the doors once more. Whatever did this, it was some time ago. Maybe months maybe a couple years. It's hard to determine because while the door seems like it hasn't been used in quite some time, you see fragments at the edges trying to work and repair the sections of the door. And just like almost if you ran a marker around a couple of ants, they don't know where to go.
So, are these like loose things?
Yeah, these are very like small, minute, loose things. Like it almost looks like as if ice is forming, like with purpose. Like little water droplets are coming towards the section to kind of freeze back over what the section of door was, but it can't get to where it needs to go.
Mordecai's immediately invested and distracted. I'm going to pull out a vial and that silver X-Acto knife that you gave me a while ago, and I'm going to scrape some off.
Oh my god.
As you scrape some off, it drops into the vial like water.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Talk. I'm going to add weird whale wall fluid to my...
I don't like that.
The next space that you go into is this long rectangular-like space. In here, there are a mixture of stone engravements all along the wall, much like a sliding puzzle. And they slowly flip over, embed themselves, shift over, embed themselves, shift over. You see some writings go in on it, almost as if like someone's typing on the stones themselves, as it just goes along from section of wall to section of wall, section of wall, both on the east and west sides of
So
this
it's like
section.
active text scroll.
Correct.
Interesting. Ross, did you
Dehydration.
say you were stealthing?
Yeah, I'm stealthing and like creeping forward.
Okay.
Stealth and
I'm
creep.
just at,
Roll me
I'm just
stealth.
at the door scooping.
Stealth was already rolled earlier, buddy.
Ooh, all right. Look at it.
Said I'm gonna look at it.
Done, done, and done.
Imagine if we could use this to repair the ship. Ooh.
You're gonna have so many random ass vials
Mhm.
once we get back to the ship.
I have so much random bullshit to pour through on my mood board.
Oh god, yeah.
Hoping to have the phasing tech done for Lisha. That's
Frost, as you look around, you see that there is another door to your side that leads around north. And then one down far south that appears closed.
Well, we're just gonna creep around this corner, kind of peer our head around, be sneaky.
Roll me notice.
Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. That was literally playing in my head.
Frost, as you look around and peer around the corner, you do see that the door appears to be ripped open, but something is in place of where the door should be. And it just looks like a large standing chalice almost.
Someone left their cup here.
That was a giant person then. God damn.
So, door, not really there, but something's there, and it's a chalice.
It looks to be.
How big is that chalice? Like, is it like bigger than Ross?
I would say the rim of the chalice is about your torso.
Can I? Am I able to like look down into the chalice, or is it like as tall as Ross is?
Yeah, you could look into it.
I look in the
God.
chalice.
You look down into the chalice. As you look down into the chalice, you see these sections of blue, yellow, white, different colors of glowing lights, almost like a matrix. As you look at all that, I need you to roll me a will saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got those.
Yeah, and there's a +2 on top of that thanks to the charm from Nazu, so it's a 7 overall.
11 overall. Nice.
Yep.
Ross
Thanks,
looking at
Nazu.
chalice like.
Oh my god, your fucking shirt.
Done and done. You see that it just starts to glow, and as you're looking into it, you feel it kind of lose its corporeal form, or go incorporeal, and then kind of go past you, but then stop, like it almost bumped into you, and then go right back into where the section of the door is.
Fuck.
As you see the chalice's legs, or the where it was standing, or the chalice like pedestal, splits off into now two different legs, and is a bipedal like construct.
So Vrost, wearing the silver gauntlets, is like, I wonder. He wants to generate one of the fists inside of it, and then just go like this and spin everything around inside of it to see if it messes with the robot.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Roll me a fighting.
What Philhar magic nonsense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bump that up with +2 thanks to
Fucking
using
part.
locked and
Oh my
loaded.
god, it's the fucking part!
fine.
It is.
I love Alexander. I'm not gonna buy a pop, my boy.
Oh my god.
What was your total roll?
It would be a 6 overall, sir.
6 overall. You get your hand in there. You start to try to like.
Remember, I'm
You-
using the silver gauntlets to make the ghost hand. I'm not putting my physical hand in there.
Correct. So you're using the second charge of it then?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have any more charges left?
No, this will be the last charge for it until I get it recharged after the day.
Okay. You're able to make a hand inside of it. Since it has an open top, you put your hand through the open top, and like the spirit hand that you construct and form starts to try to stir the soup a bit that's there. It successfully dislodges something, but you don't know what.
What is going on?
I still have the hand made, right? I still have control
You
over
still
it.
have the handmade control over it. You
Okay.
all start to hear mechanical whirring and then grunting from Frost.
Using the mental
Yeah.
hand, I'm gonna have it because I can kind of feel while it's in there, right? I'm getting like feedback sensations, or no?
It is doing something before you do your next thing.
I just want to know if I'm feeling it, because if so, like whatever it does, Ross wants to try to grab whatever's loose and pull it out. Like ta-da!
Okay.
Let's see what it does first.
You see that it kind of tops over, like puts its, like the chalice is almost, it's like an upside down bell. Puts it upright on the floor, stands on its head, and both of its legs kind of arc over its body and aim at you like two little gun turrets. What's your physique?
My
Alexander
physique,
doing yoga?
4.
4? Okay.
Yes.
This will just be a flat against you. And 2. Jesus Christ. Second one hit hard.
This looks like an actual enemy from the game, but the description was wild.
The first one goes wild, like clear passes over your shoulder. The second one not only embeds itself like with concussive force, impaling your chest. It doesn't like pierce you, but it feels like one of those air canisters that just knocks the fucking wind out of you, but doubles it in force and knocks you back like 10 feet. Take 2 points of physique damage.
Oh
That's
shit.
fine.
If I see him flying back, can I try to catch him?
You could try to catch him.
I mean, yeah.
I just want you guys to know you're in this hallway, and just out of nowhere you hear bang bang, and you see Ross go flying past the door.
Just Wilhelm scream.
We didn't see Ross for like 2 seconds. Now he's getting thrown across the freaking room.
I was gonna say we probably heard like, oh, what's
Yeah.
this?
And it's like,
I was
Ross,
just
what
looking
are you
ahead and, like,
doing?
what's going on? You said physique?
Yeah, physique, please. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh God. This music. It's stressful.
I haven't gotten a music update. Oh, there it is.
That's stress. Okay.
Mr.
Oh.
President.
Ah!
Ross, you go right into Mordecai's arms.
That hurt.
Upon holding for it, you motion back. The hand attempts to try to come out of the bell-like head, and unfortunately is still caught in the structure.
The mage hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Ross is
inside
gonna
it.
try to pull with all his might with the mage hand, like, get out of there!
Okay. Roll me a flat roll, please.
Flat roll. So
Whatever you have a 0 in it. It'll be
At this point.
joke's on you.
I was gonna say,
don't have a 0 in
I don't
anything.
think any of us have zeros on anything anymore because we've leveled up so much.
I have a 0 in provoke.
Ross, roll me your athletics.
Athletics, I can roll that.
Hmm.
Done and done. Okay. You go and pull. You pull. The hand barely comes out as it kind of like tips the body back, and then it gets upright once more again. You pull the hand out, and it covets a few little loose wires.
Oh, look at there. She fighting me. Oh, she a little rascal.
Fishing now?
All right, teams go.
It's
You
a
guys.
fishing mini game. Okay, I need to look at this thing. What the fuck is this? Can I pull something out of the book?
Sure.
Can I just be like,
You
Just
can
randomly.
roll me lore.
This looks like
Okay.
a job for wherever the fuck this is.
it's like everything in here is only sort of threatening, so this seems like the perfect time to test it out.
This is gonna be the one that Mark's like, this one could kill you.
You say sort of threatening. Who's been in trouble most out of this party so far with this fucking dungeon? Me.
I mean, that's because you're usually the first one to go into the room, to be honest.
This is also true.
Very fair.
That'll have
He's
a
got a
plus
debuff.
2
He
mark.
can't kick the doors in.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god. He can't be Cowboy Ken. That's one of his main abilities, kicking the door in.
Ma'am.
Total of 3.
Yeah.
Here's what you find out about this enemy. Sorry, quick little hold for show. There it is. It is called a Dorntack.
Is this what you're asking for, Dalachi?
What?
You see,
I
it is
just
a-
flipped to a random page.
Are you doing like the weapon book?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went, okay, let's see. This one.
C is for cannon.
I might have had a breakdown.
You
in
see,
communication
it
here.
doesn't really have any weaknesses, and it is just strong against yellow moonstone magic.
What did I get, Mark?
Mark, she's talking about
Mark,
the book
the
that produced weapons.
Oh,
the
the
book full
book.
of weapons.
Sorry,
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my
I'll
god,
need
I
you to
said it
roll-
so many times.
It's a breakdown of communication, but it's a
Yes.
Vanderschmiff or whatever it was.
Correction.
Dorlac.
Roll me a resource for the book, please.
Oh my
I
god,
was like,
Mark.
what was an interesting choice here? That's okay. The book, that's fair. Does the book have a name?
Yes, I wrote it down. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh.
It's
That's
just
why
the
I was
book
like,
with the
I'm
golden eye.
surprised. I'm surprised you know its name.
We gotta identify it first.
2, you have 1 charge on the book. Would you like to use it now?
Yes.
Okay. You use the charge
That's
on the
what I've
book.
been trying to do.
Now I need you to roll me lore.
Mark, are you fucking
Or
serious
you
right
could
now?
or you could take the roll that you had before.
I'll just fucking roll again. Okay. It'll have a +2 as well, so it'd be a 4.
Okay. So, what you pull out... Or... Let me do this one. What you pull out... is going to be... Fuck, why do I not have this open? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm having scuff everywhere. Is a green bow.
Ooh.
And as you pull the green bow out, I need you to make me 3. Let me see your sheet.
Oh god.
As you touch the bow, I need to make 3 death saving throws.
Yeah, immediate death saving throws.
Give me 3 crafts rolls and choose
Okay.
3 targets. Or choose the
3.
same target 3 times.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go into Magic the Gathering wording here.
but like, am I gonna heal it? Because it's green?
You don't know.
You don't know?
Alright, let's do it. I've healed an enemy on accident before.
It hasn't taken any damage yet. That's... Well, I mean, it got some wires pulled out of it.
True.
Alright.
You're shooting with crafts? That's interesting.
So
Yeah.
all 3 into it.
Yes.
You are not... You're not going to be able to use fate points on these crafts rolls.
Fine.
They are as they are. So it will take these 3 effects. It is poison,
Nice.
or at least what you see of it being poison.
It turns green.
You
Or it starts
see-
flashing and making a beeping noise.
You see
Dinky.
these 3 things. You see rust start to pool all over its body.
That's a cool poison for machines.
Yeah,
I think
for a
that.
machine. Yeah.
You see 1 arrow get lodged into it and start pulsing, and the other just kind of bounces off of it.
Alright.
And then the book that you have starts to dull and fade.
Does the weapon go back in it? Like, do I have to
Weapon
put
does
it
go
back in, or?
it.
Okay. Alright, guys, I did something.
You sure did.
All right, who else is doing something?
Elisha, you want to get in on this? So help.
Bruh, I'm running on fumes. What?
Just
Would
if
you
you
like
want
to fight
do a thing.
this?
Yes, I'm always down to fight shit.
All right. Come right on down. It is your turn to fight.
I'll beat the shit out of it. I'm gonna eat it. I don't know. Throw a crab at it.
What is your flavor? What's your option you're choosing to fight it with?
It's called freshly steamed fist.
Alrighty, roll me fighting. Hey, there we go. Alright, tunk tunk. You go. Like a nice little boxing stance you got there with the dagger in each hand. Maybe, like, we need to get you some, like, asana kunais. Be nice. And then tunk tunk. As you beat and batter it in, you take a fist and go right for that arrow that Delashif hit into it and embed it further into the machination.
Gonna pin cushion.
Done and done. And next up, Mordecai or Frost?
Make sure Ross is standing on his feet and just give him a good pat on the back before I draw my weapon. But you're more prepared than I am, so you go.
Ross is just gonna keep focus on that fist and try to rip whatever's in there out of it.
Alrighty. You focus. Roll me again that physique.
Not bad.
No, not bad. I'm pretty solid so far.
Yeah.
You rip, tug, tear.
Until it is done.
You feel like you're stirring around in there. It's coming out.
So, is it like Ross is just standing there and like there's this long connection to like something inside the pot, and he's just like,
You guys,
and it's like,
so
Ross,
imagine,
what the fuck are you
imagine
doing?
it almost.
I'm imagining a mage hand.
Yeah, imagine it almost as if you will. Someone
just
playing
hold your hand.
VR. Someone playing VR,
Oh
and you're
god.
not seeing what they're seeing.
We're just kind of like, Ross, you okay? Did you hit your head?
Nope, trying to pull out the inside.
Has it moved out of the doorway?
inside?
What if we just flip it over?
That's what originally got Ross in this trouble.
Yep.
Motions
it-
to barrel.
Has it moved out of the doorway yet?
It's still kind of in between you and the doorway.
Okay. I'm gonna
Mordecai.
scooch up over here so I'm not staring at the blinding light that is this room for me. And so I'm trying to squint at the image, but I see what look like ball joints.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know from my own fucking problems with mechanical legs, if shit gets stuck in there, it's not good. So I'm aiming for those.
You.
So I'm
Good idea.
I'm gonna try to gunk up the works. I'm gonna pull daggers out. The silver green dagger. I'm gonna set it to silver.
Yep.
We're gonna whack. Where's my sheet? Fuck you, my guy.
Give it the old wick whack whack.
Yeah.
415. All right. Using any big points on any of those?
Nah.
No. All right. Wick
See how
whack
this goes.
whack. As you stab into certain locations, using the silver one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 of your hits go succinct into the body. The third one does not find purchase.
That's fair.
If
It helps at all, I'm aiming for those sensitive-looking ball joints.
Yep. As you hit those sections, and look into images reference that I sent you, it's less of a ball joint and more like as you kind of jam your knife trying to get into it and embed yourself in it, it
Yeah.
almost feels almost hollow,
Okay.
as if there's some kind of force that is applying to that joint to keep them both tethered together.
Okay, yeah. Looking at this image, I could see that more than the. That's fine. Though. I still got some wax in.
You got some solid wax in it. You see it kind of like somewhat arch the two legs that are in the air that were like guns. Kind of go towards you. However, as it does it, you see this kind of green pulse go through its whole body. And then it quickly gets up. You see a short circuit. A kind of ghostly hand come out of its top. And it starts to run into the room. Lisha, Mordecai, you can take attacks of opportunity on it.
Sure. Is it too late to call for Beryl to try to body block it?
He can't really body block it.
Suplex, then.
It is in the doorway.
It's like a suplex.
There are, unfortunately, too many bodies next to it. That barrel can't get in there. Hard one. He can assist one of you two, though.
I rolled a 6 on my fight, so I'm reasonably sure I hit.
Nice.
Lisha, you taking your opportunity attack?
She's thinking. She's thinking.
Can I like... I want to like slide under and then like donkey kick it up, but I need someone to follow up after me.
So you're trying to Rock Lee primary Lotus
Yes,
shit.
essentially.
I will very happily do my goddamn best.
It'll be a stupid high athletics roll, but you can try for it.
I've got 7 fate points.
All right.
She's like, invest.
I'll use 3 fate points to make that a 9.
3 fate points.
Hold on.
Let me see real quick.
Checks out. Give it the yuck.
Alrighty, you're going to spend 3 fate points on it then?
Yeah.
Alright, spending 3 fate points, you make that a 9. Spending it on all 3 of your aspects.
Mm-hmm.
You dart and slide immediately under the construct as it starts to bolt away, get away. And you give it a nice solid kick as Mordecai comes in with his overhand swing to kind of like alley-oop dunk alongside with you.
Now, here's where I get stupid.
Yeah.
Since she
Hey there,
did that with the since she did that with the intent of like opening it up and someone following up, can I take my other 2 attacks?
Wouldn't it be prone?
It would technically be prone.
Just trying to lean into the flavor.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Mordecai, what is it? Are you leaving your fight at that, or are you spending anything on it?
For my initial opportunity attack, I was gonna drop it on that, but
This is going to be the opportunity attack is what you're following up with on Lisha.
Okay.
We're kind of retroactively doing the idea a little here.
Okay, I'll overclock it. I'll bump it up to 8.
Bump it up to 8? Okay. You swing upon the impact on both sides. You crush the section of its body, and it goes limp over to the side right here. as its legs just kind of jerk in motion.
Land. Fist bump.
It is destroyed.
Good shit. It's a funny looking cup, but good shit. Ross, you all there?
Nope. I'm just a little hurt, a little Australian now.
Hurt in Australia.
What we're trying to get out of inside of it.
Well, top was open, so I tried to reach in and pull out its wires and shut it down before he shot me.
Hmm. Yeah, this time you got shot. Imagine that.
It happens more often than you think.
Not in front of us, at least.
That's how I'd like it to be.
What do you mean? We love watching you get shot.
Exactly. It's why I don't want to show you me getting shot. It's why I wear a red shirt. It's why I have brown pants.
Oh my gosh.
Either way, I'm gonna take a breather as he pulls out the problem solver, and you see him swap it over the green real quick.
Alright, let's... Is this door something we have to open, or... Like, when it went through, did it bust open the door?
I mean, the door was
it is
already
open.
busted. It was just occupying the space, yeah?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Right.
Let's go
I'm
in.
gonna dissect this thing real quick.
You
I'm
can
gonna
roll-
As you
go
guys
out.
walk by, there's a flash of green behind you.
Oh my god.
Let me update your counter.
Mark, how much do I heal myself for?
That counts.
You heal up solidly. Roll me shooting.
That puts you up to 15.
That's fair.
You heal. You're up at least solidly one of the points of damage.
I'll take it.
Ross has shot and healed the party. Can I roll crafts on this thing?
You can roll crafts. Arsene comes over to you, Rost. Hey, you're looking a little rough there.
Well, you don't say, mate.
Yeah.
He's gone full Aussie. We've lost him.
Australian! Why are you Australian now?
Yeah.
Ross Lee said he felt a little Australian.
I burned a fate point on that, Mark, and I'm stunned. Total 8.
All right. Choose a section of its body: legs, body, or joints.
Imagine the body looks the most complex. Yeah.
It's a cup.
That's fine. Okay, that's fair. Actually, you did mention a good point about like the weird floating magnetized joints. I'm probably interested in those.
All right. Rust. Arsene brings over his lantern and like Thrush throwing out a lantern for you. You heal up a little. Get a shield.
Oh, so tell me, mate, is there any way for me to learn that kind of magic?
Yeah. Put in some damn effort.
Ross looks at his gun, looks at the lamp, looks at the gun, looks at the lamp.
Damn. Arsene's got some attitude.
It's just
Why
about
is it spicy?
just about wanting to actually heal your target instead of put a bullet hole through him.
That's what I'm doing here, mate. As you can
got too
see,
much-
like
you
me
got
and
too much
Sassy, mate,
force
we
in
just.
there.
Well, of course, I'm
Look,
trying
you're
to do
to get
from
your
like long
rocks off
range.
too quickly there. Gotta ease it.
No, listen.
Gotta
When it
treat
comes
the
down
wound.
to it,
You gotta
So
treat that
if-
wound with some respect.
if I'm here and you're over there with Sassy, mate, and I shoot the shot, I need to be able to hit you from over here.
Yeah. Look, you're coming at it with a scalpel when you need a suture.
Don't think that's how the phrase goes, but
Sure.
Ross is visibly confused on his face. Like, everyone can see it as he's trying to process that saying.
ooh, surgeon burn.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You see like a click clack.
You're putting a band-aid on it when you really need to sew it up and actually properly take care of it, I think is what he was trying.
That. Look, you
Sorry,
know,
mate.
I won't
I
get
work
into
in
the
the dick.
semantics. Just he pats you on the shoulder like a double tap. Like,
Condescending.
I know you'll get it.
Yo,
Damn.
Don't worry, Rocky. You go when you want to.
It's okay.
Mordecai, you get your the section of joint, and you see that there is a very thin layer of crushed moonstone embedded in like the bevel of the joints. Kalashi, you entered the room?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Give me a notice check.
It's all the same to you. I might stay out here unless I'm needed.
Yes, yes. Dissect the thing. We know you want to.
Well, it's that, and it's bright for me.
Yeah, the whole room.
Uh-huh.
The whole room looks like one giant light bulb dome.
I'm gonna reroll.
Woo!
This is why we have a hood.
Okay.
Nice, Lisha and Delashi. The both of you going into the room take a look about. And as you see, there appear to be these large, I want to say 10-foot in diameter tubes made out of full moonstone crystal. In each corner of this room. One appears to be cracked open, while the other 3 appear to have something embedded inside them, as there is these fluids inside the tube connected to bases that appear to have certain consoles, lights, and various designs all in a glow, going from blue to purple to red to blue to purple to red to red to blue to purple, as just something indiscernible is inside each of these tubes.
Can I see if my dad knows anything about it?
Sure. You bring your father over, calling him,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks over and... Huh. Let me take a good look at this. He looks at one of the cylinders. Okay, solid roll. This is trying to create... Oh, give me 1 second. Let me see if I have his voice on dial.
You gonna
here.
find his voice?
Yeah. Testing.
Testing. Nope, that's too
No.
low.
Hello. No. Hello. Why are you still in the lab? Hello.
Why are we in Freddy Fazbear's? I want to go home. I didn't sign up for this job.
Oh my god.
You're here to make minimum wage.
Oh god. Oh, I hated that echo.
Hey, get out of my skull.
Testing. No. Alright. Screw it.
Just going to go normal for now.
Okay.
Just want to make him.
Hello. Hey, Delashi. Nope.
Nope. Please. I do not like it. No.
All right, yeah, go normal.
Okay.
He looks at one of the chambers and says, "This is a chamber to not only create moonstones, but also to, like, this is the method they actually used to create moonstone weaponry.
Oh, okay.
So right now we've refined the process, or we have our own measure of harnessing moonstones into weapons.
So this is like a lost practice. This is like how it was originally done.
Correct.
Okay.
This is more fine-tuning resources. You would put it inside the... I don't even see the distribution chamber. I think it's connected to the arc whale itself, but you would deposit either ore or whatever type of moonberries. You would inscribe whatever magics you've learned inside this console right here, and that would in turn create a weapon that you could use that, well, very high end on our side. Like certain enchantments, you could mix and match various things. You could probably, I would think this, if you're just applying a regular enchantment, you could probably apply 6 or 7 different types of enchantments onto one weapon.
Wow, okay. And we're standing in the middle of it?
This is a chamber for it. One of the tubes appear to be broken.
I was gonna say, since that one looks like it's broken, do you think like it's functional at all?
I wouldn't think so. My guess, if I had to take a guess, I would say if someone accessed this before, they couldn't get it to open up or rewrite whatever code was in there in order to give them what was inside, and they just bursted it open to get what they wanted. It looks like there's still stuff in 2 of these cylinders
3 of
already.
these?
3 of them.
Well, if wouldn't the things inside be moonstones then?
Maybe. Depends on
Could be the finished product.
could be the finished product, could be moonstone, could be a weapon.
Okay.
It's hard to tell unless we break it open or figure out the console.
Maybe we try the console first, and then so
Yes,
throw
I
Aisha
agree.
at one of the tubes if we can't get it to open. She's good at breaking stuff open.
Yeah, be my guest.
I mean, sure, but you're helping. Because as
Yeah,
far as I know, you're the most qualified here with Glacian technology. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a try, but remember.
Sure.
So, and I just want to set the record straight here. I've been around it. I am doing what I have been taught. You're still going with things that have been practiced long before even I was around, or people who were teaching me were around.
That's fair, but remember where we found you.
No, I understand.
So
I'm just trying to lower the bar for expectations here.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, my bar's already on the ground, bud. Don't worry.
Frost stats aside, where do you want to start?
Let's try the north right one.
Okay. So Mark, let me know immediately. Like at this point, walking in here, should I just take this tech guy out?
You will take some negatives if you don't take the tech eye out. Yeah.
I'm taking the tech guy out.
Like even if you have your eye closed?
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's like staring at the sun if your eyes closed.
Oh god.
Hey, you know how like if you were to stare at a light, like almost put your eye directly near it, and it's just that white flash or that yellow like that pierces the skin of your eye right there? Feels like that.
Makes sense.
Let's put in. Let's get spooky here. We're in the middle of purple. We're gonna put the spirit eye in. I feel like that would help more than thermal.
Hmm.
All right.
You put the spirit eye in.
Yeah. Is anything? Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You see body upon body upon body upon body upon
Oh, good.
person, cramped like sardines, all in this room.
In the room or in the tubes?
In the room.
Oh God.
They're
yeah,
all
Mordecai goes-
around you.
Mordecai goes pale.
They're
These
almost
just
on top
corpses?
of you.
These just phantom corpses, or is they moving?
They're phantom corpses.
Whoop. That's not what I was expecting. All right.
What do you see?
A lot of
I
phantom
need you to roll
bodies.
me a
Oh,
will
boy.
save at disadvantage.
I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna sanctuary charm. We're gonna +2 on it. If you allow that.
All right.
Disadvantage. 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And we're gonna put a will point into that. Sorry, a fate point into that. 7.
You take a gulp. Choke down any
Yeah, I thought this might be a bad idea.
any
Okay.
bubble in your stomach.
Hmm.
Maybe crick your neck. Like,
Oh, I actually needed that in real life. Oh shit.
yeah. And go back to your work.
All right.
You keep the eye in.
If I feel like it's gonna be a distraction at this point, then I'm just gonna pop it out and leave the socket empty because
As a roundabout way of answering my question, do you keep the eye in?
He takes his eye out.
yeah.
All right, you take the eye out.
The ghosts put their finger and go. "Whoop."
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they just like poke your eye?
If they're doing it, I can't see it.
I guess that's true.
Eyes
At least
out.
you can't see it.
Eyes
You better
out.
hope it's a finger.
What'd you say?
God.
You better hope it's a finger.
Oh my God.
All right, Mordecai, I need you to give me a crafts roll, please.
Alright. Is that an advantage with Alred, or is that just flat?
Alred is rolling as well.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Wait, why is he rolling?
If what makes this thing tick applies, it's a 7.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'm very curious. I'm gonna put another fate point into it. So 9. Drop him like
sure?
it's hot. I'm sure. Benevolent engineer.
Okay. All right. Mordecai, as you begin to
Said, "Are you sure?"
start going on the console, you're clicking buttons, clicking them away. Alred is right next to you,
Oh, it's
also typing away at each of the buttons, flipping the section of the console, examining either different switches, buttons, levers. You almost you get so excited that you're like, oh, I understand this actually goes to this and this, yes, this is here. This evaluates the different pressure in the chamber. This corners off the section of moonstone crystal. You evaluate at such a breakneck pace that you start to leave Alred behind. And as Alred is trying to like, okay, yeah, you both started off at the very same pace. But now upon leaving him behind, he needs to hit certain switches, he needs to hit certain buttons. You've outpaced him. You see the tube itself now start to depressurize, but it's depressurizing at such a pace, you start to hear a siren go off in an alarm. And he's like, shit, fuck. Mordecai, did you hit that over there?
Mordecai's probably talking out loud as he's doing stuff. So
shit.
if at all possible, if I see him lagging behind, I'm gonna slow my pace and start like just flipping stuff.
I need you both to
on
roll
his side.
again.
Okay.
You're gonna roll crafts again.
Yeah. It's a 4 with what makes this thing tick.
Are you adding
I worry
anything else?
I worry about bumping it up because I don't know what his crafts are. We're gonna keep that. I've got 1 point left. We're gonna keep a reserve. Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay. You slow down, and he keeps pace.
Okay.
Whatever object was in there is still intact.
That's
Maybe
nice.
a little damaged,
Oh, that's not nice.
but within the succession of buttons, pushes, you depressurize the chamber, and the crystallized moonstone casing slides down and reveals the object. The object appears to be a set of... Who here has watched Xena?
Watches what?
Very long time ago. Are you talking about Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also for Kingdom Hearts fans, Axel. The
Okay.
chakrams.
Okay.
You see a pair of circular chakrams with silver, green, red, and blue moonstones embedded into them. That is what
Just
you find
wonder.
there.
Does this look like a Bane treasure to any of you?
Does it, Mark?
I don't know. That looks very familiar.
Familiar how?
I think I've seen one of the Foxguard use stuff like that.
Hmm. Okay.
Barrel. You'll have to forgive me outright. I get excited.
Oh, no. Perfectly fine. I'm just glad I was able to keep up.
All right. So we have
2
2 more
chambers
of
left.
these. And
Yep.
we try again? Does someone else want to take a crack at something?
No, I think we're good to go to this treasure supply.
You don't want to see what's in the other 2 tubes?
I'm a little scared of it, to be honest, and I'd rather not have my dad caught in a depressurized situation.
Just contained within a tube, but I'm
Uh,
almost certain we were safe.
Oh, almost certain, because, like, you know, the sirens didn't mean anything was gonna happen, right?
Oh, come now. We hear sirens all the time. It's alright.
I mean, sorry, got my ass off guard with that.
Don't you look at me like that.
I mean, forgive me for, going nuts fast on unfamiliar technology, but
You see Arsene come over and walk next to you and take a look at these.
oh boy. Oh, where are they going?
Oh.
Goodbye.
Wait. Oh, hold up. That looks really cool.
I didn't mean to grab him.
Farewell.
It's okay, I put him back. I was just trying to grab mine, but it selected all of them.
Yeah. Good question. I know I'm just kind of along for the ride, but
Sure.
these aren't like treasures finders. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
I don't know what you're trying to say either. Try again.
Yeah. What's the claim on these?
We're trying to figure out which ones might be the potential Bane treasure.
What if you don't need this?
Are you
What I'm trying to say is I'm interested without trying to say I'm interested.
okay? Well,
No, I think we got it.
Yeah, speak plainly. As far as I'm concerned, anything of particular value, we kind of wait until the end, see who wants it, divvy it out.
All right.
Mhm.
Barrel says look familiar, so it's my best guess on a Bane weapon right now. So
No problem. No problem.
remind me, was Alfred Bane?
Huh?
Was Alfred
Arsene?
Bane? Arsene?
You
My
mean
bad.
Arsene?
I do mean Arsene.
Arsene isn't Bane Clan. He's Blue Rogue.
Yeah, we found him
Okay.
in our adventures.
I know he was a friend of Barrel's, but I couldn't remember if he was Bane. So okay.
He's a friend of Barrel's, and Barrel asked him out on a mission out here, over in Glacia, and he offered a hand.
Sure.
All right.
So
How about this?
until we know more.
How about this? Because you guys seem to be inclined to skedaddle out of here already. I'll stick back and try to take a crack at one of these last chambers.
I mean, I'm not ready to leave. I'll help you.
Wanna
We'll
do
be
a
back
little
here.
divide
We'll
and
catch
conquer?
All right, you guys catch up.
All right.
You'll know where we at.
All right.
If you want, we can roll these in the background.
Yeah, we'll roll them in the background. Where are you all going?
To the other treasure supply room. We're
Bye.
taking the
Have
path.
fun.
Alrighty.
Bye, Mordecai. Don't die while we're gone.
Same to you. Shots really loud if someone's dying.
Okay.
Treasure supply room.
This one. The one smack dab in the middle.
Gotcha.
Upper
Going
middle.
past the teleporter, you now go to this section. I just need Lisha, Brost, or anyone who is willing to do a burglary roll on the door. The test is a test of 3. Because these doors are not open.
Reroll that shit. You get them hero points, use it.
Yeah, you've only used 3.
Give yourself some bonuses.
Cat-like, you could add that less fate point and make it a 3 and successfully open up that door.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Done and done. Spending the 2 fate points, you re-roll and add the +2 for a total of 3. With sticking your hand into the lock, twisting the cube that is the locking mechanism itself, jamming it into place, the door swings open, or slides open. There is a long outstretch of corridor, much like a stretch that you saw before. You 4, or you 3, see various circles on the side that are purple. Here. Here.
Hmm.
Here. 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 And last but not least, here. Otherwise, it is a straight path all the way to the end, where you see one more door barring your way.
Hmm.
The walls in this section are still of that bio-organic mass. Slates of purple. The lights still are all on within the Gigas itself. You see the indentations on the wall almost look like hand-shaped eyeballs.
I don't like that.
Mm.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Who's going
Hmm.
first?
Is there any way, like, so does it take up the entire wall from like ceiling to floor, or is there a way that you can duck underneath it?
I would say, yeah, you could. All of them are systematically down the hallway, about
Mm-hmm.
4 feet off the ground.
Okay. Are we doing sneaky?
Up to you. How would you like to go about?
I'm asking Ross and Lisha.
Um. Hmm. Ross looks at the party. Looks down the hallway. Looks at the party. Looks down the hallway. Well, worst case is we get down there and they try to shoot us.
Or grab us. Remember how you almost got pretty much absorbed into the wall?
Hmm.
And it happens.
Potato, Patterson, fire the missile.
You know where I was going with that. I prefer, let's take this with speed. We don't really have time to sneak. So Ross starts running.
All right.
All
Full
right.
sprint down the hallway.
Everybody
guess we're
roll
following.
me athletics.
Okay.
You want to choose a buddy? Choose a buddy.
Bear will take
That
Lisha.
means they can assist us, right?
Correct.
Beryl is assisting Lisha.
Alright, I got my dad.
Using a fate point for shoot first, ask questions later to bump mine up to 5.
Gotcha.
Beryl, give that assist.
Barrel give that assist.
To make sure Lisha gets to the end of the hallway nice and safe as Beryl does.
Total of 5, 4, and 4.
Mine will be, with the assistance of my dad, it'll be 6.
5, 4, and 6. Okay. Tumbling, wheeling, jumping over things, ducking in places, and making a mad dash to the other exit. You all sprint, rushing down the hallway like some kind of cutscene, either vaulting or sliding, however which way you want to go through this way. Like, kind of fucking Mission Impossible-ing invisible like wires that are all
With
in
their
your mind.
lasers.
As you get to the other end of the hallway, you look back, proud of all yourselves, maybe
Yeah.
a little tired, but you look back, nothing's down the hall.
Okay.
And you just see the soft glow of each of these hand eyeballs. Move yourselves to
Sure.
the other end.
Okay.
Literally like that. Whee! Boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
Another door. It is closed. This one, more simplistic in its design. A few little notches, a few little buttons. Roll me another burglary. This one is just at a +2.
Ross is gonna help Lisha out with that, give her that support that he does.
Done and done. Roll again. Well, it's +2 anyway, so. And,
I'm about to say, if you need like that
Hey.
to confirm it, go for it, buddy.
you just press 2 buttons at the exact same time. Slides on open again. Opening into the
Hey.
next section, you see that there is a full room of color. It almost looks like a rave, but that just goes from yellow to red to blue to white to red to all the colors. This whole room is just one light show. And there's another door at the end. Upon entering in, you proceed to the next door. The next door, easy 2-button push, same like you just entered in.
Boop, boop.
You open up the next door. Quickly, expediently, you rush and rush and rush your way through door and passageway. If anyone's seen it, it's like in various games, you know how you just have like the run option, and when you run to a door, you just slam the door open.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Almost kind of like that, where you're like, press, slam the door open. Where's the next door? This next room, similar as before. Ice is more heavy and dense along the walls of this room. You see the door along the other edge. Goal-oriented, ready for the charge. Bursting over your way. Doom, 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 doom. I just need a simple athletics roll from everybody.
Okay.
Everybody succeeds. As
Nice.
the ice is a bit slippery, ice is a bit tricky, but with the 2, everybody passes over it. You get over to the next door, barreling down the passageway, barreling down the hallway. Once again, in this area, you all see various hand-shaped eyeballs all along the corridor.
Why is there more of them?
One,
I always feel like
2,
somebody's watching me.
4, 5. You make your way to the end, and there is a very tightly constructed, like woven door here. Much like earlier in the dungeon, these are like cables hanging from the ceiling to the floor, barring passage. How are you trying to open this? Or are you just going to go with burglary? You can try to burglar your way through, try to find some mechanism, some kind of mechanism along the walls or the door itself to open this door. Or perhaps go the more aggressive route. Burst your way through. Maybe some wild magic. Who knows? It's been a while.
I still have my Captain America shield.
Yeah, I still got the purple shield on me.
Well, like the Captain America one, like
I don't follow. You want me to like?
no, I have it on me still.
Okay. Do you think this will be able to break through the door?
I don't know.
Well, let's try the subtle route first. And if the subtle route doesn't work, then we break it open.
Okay.
Ross will start picking.
All right.
Pay point locked and loaded. We're rolling that. He can do better. There we go. What does a 5 get me, Captain?
A 5 gets you this. You feel along the walls. You feel along the edges, and you find your hand go just past the cables and around to one of the walls and pull at something. Be a lever of some sort, or maybe just a shard of ice. Very cold to the touch. Almost like gives you freezer burn almost. So you're quick to pull it and then snap your hand back. And as you do, you see the tensile strength of each of these strands that make up the door start to wane and cave in on themselves. Like they're pulling more together and giving it more of a passageway through. You could slip on through. It might be a little bit difficult, but you could get through it right now.
Yeah, Ross will try to squeeze through.
All right. I need you to roll me stealth, please. All right. Anyone else going in?
Yes.
Roll me stealth.
Ooh.
I
Not bad.
can.
Elisha.
It's a +2 onto it.
Solid. Everyone inside.
A little sneaky beaky.
Upon getting inside, you see. Take a look at a very dim room. As it goes from the lights of each of the corridor that were pretty vibrant out in the Gigas itself, that now this room has that earlier from before when you guys started this adventure, this almost blacklit room. You take a look, and at the top of the room, there appears to be this swinging, netted collection of various things.
Okay.
Objects, trinkets, baubles, weapons. And underneath it is this. An assortment of 4 smaller variations, about people size, of the mechanical construct Veltran that you fought earlier in the dungeon. Whether they noticed you or not, we're going to find that out next time with all your rolls, as we're ending here for the night.
Oh boy.
And I'm making a D100 roll now. I need someone to call it high or low, and this will determine if the Gigas moves or stays.
Ross, you called it before, right?
Yes. I did call
Okay.
it last time.
Do you want to call it Mordecai or Elisha?
No.
Nils goes.
I mean, I don't care to call it. I just want to make sure everybody else has the option.
You're the wild magic call lady. Like, run it.
Okay.
I split the party. I committed the cardinal sin. Don't give it to me.
Let's go. Hi.
Hi. Now I'll remind you, if it goes near the 50s, or like 50 to 40 section, nothing happens.
Okay.
If you call it right, it will proceed to stay
Mhm.
and slowly kind of like deactivate.
Mhm.
You call it wrong, it will activate more
Whoosh.
and start to take off.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
I would have called it high too. So
Yeah.
Slowly,
That was the vibe.
the whole group feels the rumble of the floor shake. As almost things start to tilt to one side,
Oh god.
you feel the Gigas start to move.
Mhm.
And we'll begin our session from there next time.
do we want to wrap up these craft rolls real quick, or
Yes,
would
you know
want
what? We can wrap them up real quick on streams. This way we'll have them for our reference too.
Okay. Yeah, like me, the player, felt bad. Was like, man, I'm gonna like take up a chunk of time doing this. But Mordecai was like, nah, man, This shit
Oh,
needs
Mark,
boobs.
there was a test of fate.
Ooh, I can do another D100 roll. All right, how about this? Quagmire, that test of fate. Who wants to call it? Because I'll do this also for the Gigas. You could technically alter your fate right now.
Somebody else call it.
We're sticking high.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
If you chase it, it's gonna run away from you.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Same
Yep.
rules apply.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, you're no
Damn.
longer allowed to call it. You guys are both bad.
Oof.
I
Damn. 10
would've-
points.
would have called it high anyway. Mine
Sadly,
sucked less than Delashi's.
it did.
Oh,
suck less.
wow.
By 10 points.
On the plus
Did not
side, though,
Did not affect the outcome at all.
however, it did do one thing.
Oh.
Technically,
It
that
burped.
is someone's number. That was someone's number on a test of fate roll.
I don't even
Mhm.
remember what the fuck
Whose
my
number is
was.
that? It's not mine.
I don't think that anyone would remember whose number this is. This is technically Elias's number.
Okay. So is Elias gonna help us?
Potentially.
Potentially, okay.
How he'll help you will be a very good question. But since Elias's number was rolled on a test of fate roll, it does not go against your score for the Gigas.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Because of the test of fate roll. I have that's a rule I set all the time. If it's a test
Sure.
of fate and it hits someone's number, it's for that person.
You don't gotta convince me.
So we'll figure out how that helps. I will actually ask Quagmire if they have any ideas on how that helps, if they recall Elias at all. And then if not, I will leave it to the group's decision on what you think the best course of action would be for your tiny but mighty helpful friend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get these crafts rolls underway.
Mine's 5 if you're adding my stunt.
I just need to know if you're adding the points or not. That is your choice.
Well, I got punished for doing it too high last time, so we'll keep it at 5.
Oh my gosh.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know
It's
why I
probably
made
a
it
match rolls sort of thing again.
Yeah, so.
would you like to do it again for the other?
Sure.
For the other one. Woo!
Damn.
And I can't tell how he's doing before I decide to add stuff.
Nope. You gotta.
That
Then I-
sucks.
Then I'm going to choose not to put my stunt into it, if I can.
You could technically see about helping him or not, but
Okay.
that also runs the same risk. Maybe you'll get it too high. Maybe it'll be too low.
Mark.
I've got a fate point left just for the sake of fucking simplicity. If he looks like he needs help on either of these to match me, I will put a fate point to him.
That is the whole purpose of this roll. You don't know until the result.
Cool. Then
What are you choosing? Are you choosing to assist him and boost up his roll, or are you leaving it as is?
Mark.
this is complex and asinine. Sure, I'll help
Yeah.
him. Mordecai's a helpful boy. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
It's very much like two cooks in the kitchen. Yes, you can easily be like, hey, here, you forgot the fucking salt. But if you're halfway through the dish, you're going to retroactively be like, you fucking missed the salt. There you go.
But I'm gonna pull out a vegetable and scare him out of the kitchen.
Oh my god. A vegetable. Oh no.
That's just me. Alrighty. Done. One of the rolls was a success. The
Cool.
other was not.
Okay.
Uh,
Whose fault was it? Was it mine or his?
it was technically yours.
Okay.
Well, okay.
You, funny enough, It was the first
Sure.
one. It was adding the +2.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
actually rolled really low, and
Hmm.
you got too high ahead of him. But
Okay.
the second one, you both did fantastic on.
Okay.
Like, you matched evenly. So it was like, oh, fuck, that's beautiful. So we will have that at the start of next session. Thank you
Cool.
guys for watching. Thank you guys for being entertained with our little game here. My players, I appreciate you all for having a later game this session, as things were crazy. No Arcadia next week, but the following week we will resume as we're back in our bi-weekly schedule.
Ooh.
Till then, this is Heroes Legacy signing out with the rest of the cast. Have a good night. And remember, keep on being a hero.